Tonight, the Delta variant continues to wreak havoc in the Magnolia State. Cases and hospitalizations are still rising. So how is that impacting the vaccination rate? Fox 23's Quentis Jones joins us from Hattiesburg with those details.
Good evening, Ann. To put it simply, this Delta variant is no joke, and doctors say it's nothing to play around with. It's why they're urging folks to get vaccinated as soon as possible. Tonight, good and bad news in the fight against COVID-19. The good news, the state's vaccination rate rises for the first time in months.
It's time to understand that the real benefit of the vaccine is going to be not only to protect you, but also to get us back to more normal operations.
In fact, more than 50,000 people in our state got their first or second dose last week. On Twitter, State Health Officer Dr. Thomas Dobbs wrote, vaccinations more than doubled in Mississippi in recent weeks. We need 1 million more to reach population immunity. Meanwhile, the bad news, the Delta variant is spreading as easily as chickenpox.
It's actually probably about the toughest time we could think of to be starting school back in the midst of the massive upswing in the Delta wave.
We told you last night 3 schools in Lamar County have switched to virtual learning after COVID outbreaks. Pediatrician Dr. John Godet says it's a reminder that kids can get sick from this virus.
It is not true to say that kids can't get extremely sick. They can. They can wind up in the hospital, and they can even wind up in the intensive care unit or worse.
Now, despite the uptick in the vaccination rate, Mississippi is still one of the least vaccinated states in the country. Right now, about 35% of people here are fully vaccinated. Quentis Jones, Fox 23 News, Hattiesburg.